Distant flickering, screen and scenery. This weather's bringing it all back again. Great adventures, this isn't condensation. I'm going outside to take it all in. You say too late to start, got your heart in it. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, beat it hard in it. You better than this. You say too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. Afraid to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. Too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. No, I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than this. Afraid to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with your heart in a headlock.
I'm blank. Bright no, maybe I'm drunk. Bright no, baby, I'm solo. How do you love me when I don't love me? It was all side by side in the Vic. Bright no, baby, I'm blank. They can't stand next to me. Life goes on in my, life goes on in my, life goes on in my head. I'm solo. Turn off the rain, you remember the weather. Shoot that shot, we're aiming together. We're aiming together. We're aiming together. Life goes on in my, life goes on in my, life goes on in my head. I'm solo. Still I'm in overdrive. This jumper coming in oversized. Book off medicine in my soda line. I'm solo. Letting it overflow. 4 shots we cope alone. I hit my shot and it's golden go. I'm solo. Life goes on in my, life goes on in my, life goes on in my head. I'm solo. I'm solo, still be the life for the party. In range, but I'm doing it calmly. At the back of the block with my doggies. I'm so, life goes on in my life goes on in my life goes on in my head and I'm so. I put all of this in my pain to let go pain. This power, that's my manifesto. I put all of this in my pain to let go pain. This power, that's my manifesto. Rainy days been getting me damp. This song never had no stamp. Bright no, tell me I'm blank. Bright no, maybe I drank. Bright no, baby, I'm solo. How do you love me when I don't love me? It was all side by side in the Vic. Bright no, baby, I'm blank. They can't stand next to me. Life goes on in my, life goes on in my, life goes on in my head. I'm solo. Sun off the rain, you remember the weather. Shoot that shot, we're aiming together. We're aiming together. We're aiming together. Life goes on in my, life goes on in my, life goes on in my head. I'm solo. Still I'm in overdrive. This jumper coming in oversized. Book off medicine in my soda line. I'm solo. Letting it overflow. 4 shots we cope alone. I hit my shot and it's golden go. I'm solo. Still be the life of the party. In range, but I'm doing it calmly. At the back of the block with my doggy solo. I put all of this in my pain to let go. Pain is power, that's my manifesto. They never had this pain to let go. Let go, 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 let go. Smack my big shot.
Shiny, Go like this.
Talking inflation, peace is needed, getting impatient, blood. Everybody getting complacent, leg, work, step on the pavement, victory lap, I'm back on the station. I'm really a psycho, Patrick Bateman. If you see her with me, she's taken.
Go like just come home. Cause I hate being all alone, but this time I will let you go. Would you answer me if I called? Would you hang up the phone? Do you feel anything at all? Just tell me one thing, I'll see you again. Can't wait no more. Just tell me, cause I need to know. I'll see you again. Can't wait no more. Just tell me, cause I need to know. I need to know. So let's buckle up and break our walls down. Whoa. These are mountains that let me break our walls down. Whoa. These are mountains that let me.
Thank you so much for fucking having me. That was sick. That was sick as fuck. I got one more song. This last song is an original song. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Conte, yeah.